What you are about to hear comes directly from official records. These are real documents, declassified files, and incident reports filed by law enforcement, military personnel, federal agencies, and trained observers. Each case details an unexplained event that was formally documented and investigated. No speculation. No conclusions beyond what was officially recorded. These are the mysteries that remain unresolved. File Folder Case 1, U.S. Air Force UFO Intercept, North Dakota, 1968. In October of 1968, U.S. Air Force radar installations in North Dakota recorded an unidentified aerial object entering restricted airspace. According to declassified Air Force and NORAD logs, the object appeared suddenly on radar at high altitude before descending rapidly. Radar operators noted erratic movement patterns, including sudden stops and sharp directional changes that did not correspond with known aircraft capabilities at the time. 2 interceptor aircraft were scrambled to investigate. Pilot reports included in the official file describe a bright object emitting a steady white glow. One pilot wrote that the object appeared solid, metallic, and disc-shaped, maintaining position despite extreme wind conditions at altitude. Ground radar confirmed visual observations made by the pilots. Attempts to lock onto the object with targeting radar were unsuccessful. After several minutes, the object accelerated rapidly and disappeared from both visual sight and radar screens. The incident report concludes with a single classification: unidentified aerial object. No determination made. The case remains archived without resolution. File Folder Case 2, Sheriff Report, Unknown Creature, Oklahoma, 1973. In the spring of 1973, a county sheriff's department in rural Oklahoma responded to multiple calls reporting a large creature seen near farmland and wooded areas. Deputies documented eyewitness statements describing a tall, broad-shouldered figure moving upright through fields at night. Several witnesses described glowing eyes and heavy footsteps audible from significant distance. The official report includes photographs of large footprints found near livestock enclosures. Measurements recorded the prints at over 16 inches in length, with stride distances inconsistent with known local wildlife. Deputies also documented damaged fencing and disturbed soil. A follow-up patrol was conducted over several nights. No animal matching the description was observed. The final report categorized the incident as an unidentified animal encounter. No explanation was recorded, and the case was closed without resolution. File Folder Case 3, FBI File, Mysterious Radio Signals, Alaska, 1971. In 1971, the FBI opened a file following reports from multiple civilian and military radio operators in Alaska. Operators reported receiving repeated, unexplained radio transmissions that did not correspond to any known broadcast source. According to the file, the signals appeared intermittently, lasted several minutes, and originated from remote regions with no transmitting infrastructure. Engineers attempted to triangulate the source but were unable to identify a consistent point of origin. The transmissions contained rhythmic pulses and tones but no recognizable language or code. Investigators ruled out atmospheric interference, equipment malfunction, and known military activity. One internal memo states, "Signal source undetermined, repeated occurrences verified by multiple operators." The file was eventually closed without explanation. The origin of the signals remains unknown. File Folder Case 4, U.S. Navy Log, Unknown Object Above the Ocean, 1963. In August 1963, a U.S. Navy destroyer operating in the Atlantic documented an aerial object during a routine patrol. According to ship logs, radar operators detected an object hovering above the ocean surface. Visual observers reported a glowing object emitting a soft orange light. The object maintained position despite high winds and rough sea conditions. Attempts to identify the object using standard recognition procedures failed. The ship's captain ordered continuous observation. After several minutes, the object accelerated vertically and vanished from sight. Radar contact was lost simultaneously. The official log concludes with, "Unidentified contact." No further data available. The incident remains unexplained in Navy records. File Folder Case 5, Park Ranger File, Disappearance and Strange Evidence, Colorado, 1989. In 1989, National Park Service rangers in Colorado documented a missing person case involving unusual circumstances. A hiker disappeared along a well-marked trail under clear weather conditions. Search teams located the individual's backpack several miles from the trail, undamaged and neatly placed. Rangers documented unexplained disturbances in the surrounding area, including broken branches at unusual heights and impressions in the soil that did not match footwear or animal tracks. No signs of struggle were found. Extensive searches yielded no further evidence. The official report notes, cause of disappearance undetermined. Evidence inconsistent with known scenarios. The case remains open. Case 6, FAA and Police Report, Unidentified Object over Illinois, 2000. In January of 2000, the Federal Aviation Administration received multiple reports from pilots and air traffic controllers regarding an unidentified aerial object over northeastern Illinois. According to FAA records, the object was first reported by a commercial pilot at cruising altitude. The pilot described a large, dark, disc-shaped object moving slowly below his aircraft. Air traffic control confirmed that no scheduled or unscheduled aircraft were operating in the reported area at the time. Radar systems failed to register a corresponding contact. Within minutes, multiple police departments on the ground began receiving calls from civilians reporting a silent object hovering in the night sky. Officers documented eyewitness statements describing a massive object with a dark underside and faint lights along its edges. One police report states, object appeared stationary, then moved upward at a rapid speed without sound. The FAA conducted a review of radar data, military activity, and weather conditions. No explanation was identified. The incident was officially logged as an unidentified aerial event. The case remains unresolved. File folder Case 7, FBI and local law enforcement file, repeated humanoid sightings, West Virginia, 1966–1967. Between 1966 and 1967, law enforcement agencies in West Virginia documented a series of unusual sightings reported by multiple residents. According to FBI correspondence and local police reports, witnesses described a large humanoid figure with an unusually wide wingspan and glowing eyes. Sightings occurred near roads, wooded areas, and industrial sites. Several reports came from independent witnesses who did not know one another. Officers interviewed witnesses and documented the reports but were unable to identify a known animal or individual matching the descriptions. In several cases, witnesses reported intense fear responses and difficulty describing the figure in detail. One police memo notes, witness statements consistent in size and appearance, no known explanation available. The FBI monitored the reports but did not pursue further investigation due to lack of physical evidence. The sightings eventually stopped. The file was closed without resolution, remaining one of the most unusual humanoid cases documented in the region. These 7 cases were taken directly from official reports, files, and logs. Each one was documented by trained professionals and investigated using standard procedures. Yet, none of them were ever explained. These records remain archived, quietly preserved in government files. If you want more documented mysteries like these, drawn directly from official sources, consider subscribing. New case files are added regularly.